Black Americans have higher rates of maternal mortality, lower life expectancy, higher rates of heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension, worse outcomes across almost every health measure. Why? Unequal access to healthcare, yes, but also the physical toll of living with racism. The chronic stress of discrimination literally damages your body over time. And remember, this all connects. No generational wealth means worse healthcare. Living near environmental hazards means worse health. The trauma compounds. Okay, so this is all incredibly depressing, I know. Trust me, researching this episode was a lot. But here's the thing. Understanding how we got here is the first step to changing where we're going. First, we have to tell the truth about our history. Not the sanitized version. Not mistakes were made. But the truth. White Americans, backed by law and custom, systematically oppressed Black Americans and destroyed opportunities rather than share them. This wasn't the past. This was your parents' lifetime. Many of the people who poured bleach in pools, who closed schools, who enforced Jim Crow, they're still alive today. Second, we need to repair the harm. That means reparations for the wealth extracted through slavery and segregation, massive investment in Black communities and institutions, addressing housing segregation and school funding inequality, criminal justice reform, healthcare access. This isn't charity, this is paying a debt. Third, we need to dismantle the systems that perpetuate inequality. That means ending mass incarceration, reforming how we fund schools, environmental justice, fair housing and lending practices, voting rights protection. Because here's the truth, racism isn't just individual prejudice, it's systems, it's policies, it's the choice to fill in the pool rather than share it, writ large across every institution. And finally, for those of who are white, you have to do the work. It's not enough to simply say, I'm not racist. In order to effect change, you have to be actively anti-racist. We must learn this history, confront it, and work to change it. Because the choice our grandparents faced, share or destroy, is still the choice we face today. Every time we vote on school funding, every time we talk about affordable housing, every time we consider criminal justice reform. Do we share or do we destroy? Those pools filled with concrete, they're still there in some places, buried under parking lots, covered by buildings, hidden but not gone. Just like the racism that created them. And here's the thing, we're still doing this. We're still choosing to destroy rather than share. Look at SNAP, food stamps. Study after study shows that SNAP reduces hunger, improves health outcomes, helps children succeed in school. It's one of the most effective anti-poverty programs we have. But when programs help Black and brown people, suddenly there's opposition. Welfare reform, work requirements, constant attempts to cut benefits, add restrictions, make it harder to access. Some states have refused to expand SNAP benefits, even when the federal government offers to pay for it. They'd rather their own residents go hungry than accept help that might disproportionately benefit Black families. Sound familiar? I'd rather fill in the pool than let you swim. Or look at the Affordable Care Act. Medicaid expansion would bring health care to millions of uninsured Americans, disproportionately Black and brown Americans in southern states. And what happened? Multiple states, mostly in the South, refused to expand Medicaid. Even though the federal government would pay for almost all of it, even though it would save lives, even though it would help their own hospitals stay open. They would rather let their own citizens die without health care than accept a program that would significantly help Black communities. Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. These states have some of the highest uninsured rates in the country, some of the worst health outcomes, and they've consistently refused Medicaid expansion. People are literally dying, preventable deaths, because states would rather reject federal money than see Black people get health care. That's not fiscal conservatism. That's the same psychology that filled swimming pools with concrete. Here's the pattern. Whenever a public program would significantly benefit Black Americans, suddenly it's too expensive, or encourages dependency or government overreach. But when programs primarily benefit white Americans, Farm subsidies, mortgage interest deductions, Social Security, which originally excluded jobs held by Black workers, those are just fine. Those aren't handouts. Those are investments and earned benefits. The same communities that poured concrete in pools are now refusing to expand healthcare. The same logic, the same choice. Destroy rather than share. But here's what gives me hope. We know better now. We have the tools to do better. We can choose differently. We can choose to build pools that everyone can swim in, schools that educate every child, healthcare that covers every person, food security for every family, or we can keep choosing destruction over sharing. The question is, which America do we want to be? I'm Victoria Sharp. This has been Are You Fucking Kidding Me? And yeah, this history is absolutely not freaking kidding us. But it's real. And what we do about it, that's on us.